So I'm taking an unusual gamble for me this morning. We had some fog predicted, and my normal go-to place would have been on Fen, of course, or even up at those gnarly woods I've got not far from me as well, the oak woodland. However, I'm taking a gamble because I've come to a place I've never been to before in these conditions, which, although conditions are beautiful, I haven't got a clue what I'm going to find. So yeah, I'm not sure whether I've done the right thing, but it's 20 minutes from my house. Again, I do like trying to keep local, but this is a place, as I say, that I've been to, don't get me wrong, but I've never thought about photographing it because I didn't know this particular subject was here. And I've got to thank my good friend Paul Benz again for the tip-off of this place. I'm not going to share its location because, to be fair to him, he did the research, he found it before, and it might be rubbish anyway. But we'll see. So I'm now walking up towards some woodland, and I'm going to walk through to get to this subject. So we've got a chance with some woodland and then a chance with this subject. But it's a gorgeous morning. There's a real nice pink hue on the horizon as the sun is beginning to rise. And as I say, we've got some early morning fog. I'm back. Let's see how we get on. The place that I want to shoot is behind me, and it's actually completely clagged in fog. It's behind this sheep. Can you see this sheep? You probably can't see this sheep in the field here. Yeah, it's behind the sheep. I'm not sure whether this is the best angle for it either, because as I say, I've not been here before, so I'm not sure. There is a bridleway that goes around the other side, so I'm going to try and go around that way, see if I can get a slightly better angle. It's alright, but there's a big wire fence in the way that I don't like. So yeah, the subject will become visible when the fog lifts. I hope it's worth it. Now I know I've been a right lazy git lately, not put any content out since when was it? Much earlier in the year, about 3 months ago I think, once I was down at home in that hoarfrost. Yes, I have. I've been out a lot of times, and I'll call them scouting missions, because I've taken the camera out, and I've even taken this vlogging camera out with me, but very rarely did I actually take any pictures. But anyway, I think we all go through that phase, don't we? Just need a morning to lift our spirits, and hopefully this morning might be it. Certainly got the conditions. See, a lovely looking woodland this up here, but as I say, I want to try and get an angle on this subject first of all, if I can. It's so beautiful being out this time of morning. I've forgotten how nice it is to wake up to the birds singing and the sound of the traffic on the A1 behind me. There you go, there's a clue. Right, I think I turn right here somewhere. I ain't got a clue. I think this is, oh, that's nice. Think about this power line right next to it. There's a tree standing in the middle of that field in the fog. Yeah, I think this is the angle. I had to come all the way in a circle around this place. Avenue trees. And now we're in on a public footpath, but we're in a field. And the sun is just rising over there through the fog. It looks beautiful. Oh, there's a shot there. Come on, I just need to, once I know where I am, get my bearings. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Get my angles. Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, it does look eerie. Let me show you. Interesting, hey? So it's a 17th century ruined tower that I never knew even existed. Thanks, Paul. Right, I'm going to try and set up here. There's a blowing sign right in the bottom of this shot that I've got in my head straight away, which is really annoying, so that might have to be photoshopped out. But right, yeah, I'm gonna grab. Oh, look at that! The sun coming through that little gap there. Right, I'm gonna put you down, get the camera out, and then grab some shots. Right, so here is the back of the camera shot. So I've got the tower here lined up neatly in this little gap in the stone brick wall here that surrounds this place. It's quite a nice composition. I like the fact that the tower's just disappeared in the background, and I've obviously focused on the wall here in the foreground. There's a few distracting factors. This little signpost, as I said earlier on, is annoying, which we're just going to have to go. And I'm not wholly sure about these posts here, but I don't think they're that bad. It's definitely that signpost. But yeah, it's not a bad little composition. But what I need to do is to try and find if there's 2 or 3 different angles from it, because certainly got the right conditions. That moody atmospheric condition for this old ruined building, I think, is what was after. But yeah, so I'll play with this for a second, and then I'm going to probably just head up and see if I can see anything else further along this path that I can get a gap through the wall for. But here's this shot. But it's beautiful around here. The sheep are around. There's some lovely little shots I've just taken of the tree over there in the distance. The sheep was just poking its head around the corner of the wall. I grabbed that as well. So yeah, well, I've really enjoyed it. I really am. It's nice. It's just so good to get out, as I said earlier on, this time of morning. It really is. Gives you a buzz. Well, it gives you a buzz if the conditions are right and you can get your camera out and you can take some shots you're happy with. Otherwise, it's a really nice morning's exercise. Hello. Hello. Look at this. This is proper Easter, isn't it? Spring lambs, look. Couldn't get much more Easter than that. Well, unless they were carrying a chocolate egg in their mouth, of course. Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, you just have a wee on my video, why don't you? Thank you very much. I have to put a PG rating on it now. Right, the tower is now in the mist. So, but I think I'm going to take this. Oh, look at those. Can you see those 3 there? Look at that bee. Oh, I think I'm going to need to get the camera out here actually. Yes, you agree? Thank you. Beautiful shot here of these sheep just grazing in front of the rising sun coming through the mist behind these trees. I'm gonna just need to keep clicking this just to get the sheep in a reasonable arrangement. It's just beautiful. Really soft, ethereal light coming through with that sun rising above that tree there. And just with the sheep in the foreground, very, very English, very countryside, very Easter. Happy Easter. Well, sorry for the change in video and audio probably. My DJI pocket's packed up again. Blooming annoying, it's the second time it's done that. The charge just isn't lasting very long at the moment. I think it might be on its way out. So I'm recording this on my phone, so apologies as I say for the audio signal. But I've spent about 20 minutes, half an hour just standing there enjoying this. You've got the sun rising above the trees in front of me there with the sheep in front of it. That's been really, really lovely to watch and to photograph. And then you can see behind me the tower here, and I've just taken a few shots of the tower just with the wall underneath it. But it's just really, really beautiful to be out. And these sheep are keeping me company. They're making me happy this morning. So yeah, I'm going to carry on now back to the woodland while we've still got this fog. So yeah, I'll try and do a bit of videoing up there, but as I say, it's now going to be awkward without my main camera, but never mind. Hope it's still enjoyable. Right, well, I've just spent a good hour thoroughly enjoying myself in this beach woodland here. In these conditions, it's just beautiful, and I very rarely have the opportunity to shoot in a beach woodland. So I haven't filmed anything or any B-roll. I've just really focused on the photography for the last hour. Couldn't do much anyway because the camera's packed up, so I'm on my phone, but even so, I just really wanted to take advantage of these glorious conditions. You'll see that the fog's lifted. You'll be able to see the turrets of that tower behind me now. So I think we've had it now for the fog and the mist, but thoroughly enjoying myself. It's just been good to get out, and it's amazing what these conditions can do to lift your mood photography wise. So right, I'm gonna head back down this path here now. I'm gonna head back to the car. I'll show you a whole gallery of images, a whole gallery, listen to me, assuming I've got one or two I'm happy with at the end. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. You take care, guys.